I'll start with Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time resolves. I played against Dave at this event and got completely crushed. I was on goblins. I don't think I had any chance of winning either game. So I'm rooting for Hank. All right. Windswept Heath getting cracked here. We'll do a 2-minute prediction poll. Give chat a chance to gamble. Go ahead and vote now in the prediction poll happening in chat. All right, so fetching a Scalding Tarn here is Hank. I think we had 15 players this week. Nice variety of decks, as we've seen on today's stream. Dryad Arbor is exiled by Source to Plowshares.
Visionary.
Besage you into Visionary. About a minute left for predictions, chat. Sylvan Library comes down for Hank. Matus, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
No, it would be after. The thing we're talking about is
Play Allosaurus Shepherd.
Allosaurus Shepherd comes down. That's a good one. One of the best additions to Elves in recent years was Allosaurus Shepherd. Korean Ranger comes down. Wooded Foothills.
Tap for 1.
I feel like that's one of those things.
Wow. 99% favorite for 4-color Minsc in the prediction poll happening in Twitch chat. Over 25,000 channel points are on the line.
13.
Alright, yeah, I'll
Yeah, whoever voted for Elves is going to get a massive payout if Dave wins. Hank trying to figure out the Sylvan Library trigger. All right, pays 4 life, draws 1 extra card, puts 1 back on top. Cracking Flooded Strand. Gets Volcanic Island. Yes, the lone voter for Elves will get the prize pool if Dave wins. That's how gambling works. Twitch chat, Twitch chat will find out who the lucky winner is. Uro. Into the graveyard. Puts a land in, cracks it, makes a Savannah.
that again?
Yeah, just this and that was the lone Elves voter.
Fetch to 19.
To see that in the chat. Little number 2 next to their name.
Get a Dryad Arbor.
Here's Dryad Arbor.
I can choose myself one. So yeah, next big one.
So Shepherd.
Yeah, I'm at 14 minutes.
Oh, Sword Shepherd.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Green Suns for 1.
Green Sun for 1. Maybe gonna find Heritage Druid here. Yep. There's a lot of elves already on the board. Making 3 mana. Heritage Druid. Tapping Allosaurus Shepherd and Curian Ranger as well.
Untap Dryad Arbor. Send Forest to hand.
Turning Forest to hand, untap Dryad Arbor. Replays the Forest.
4 mana. A natural order. Targeting Curian Ranger.
Natural Order sacking Curian Ranger and it resolves.
Swing for everything gets +5/+5, so I think that's 20 exactly. Yeah.
All right, it all resolves and Dave takes game 1. Just this and that is one step closer to the big payout. Very exciting.
I'll keep this.
Hank on the play for game 2, kept 7, Tropical Island Pass, Wooded Foothills for Elves. Mr. Rainforest for Hank.
What are you talking about?
Looks like Hank has a Force of Will in hand. Dryad Arbor fetched off the Wooded Foothills on the end step. The brainstorm happening. Maybe Hank going to try and find a source to Plowshares. Looks like Hank found one, actually. Yes, 90s MTG blurring the lines between live and not live. Where in time are we actually? We don't know. Am I live right now? I don't know. All right, Source to Plowshares is about to hit this Dryad Arbor, it looks like. Hank was able to find it off that brainstorm.
My turn.
Good play there from Hank. Finding the swords, of course, made it that much better. Misty Rainforest. Pass the turn. Narset, that's a good one. With the board empty against Elves, being able to turn off Glimpse, turn off Visionary, quite good here. Narset activated. Expressive Iteration is found.
You ever like go in the feeder?
So we also have VHS elements in the stream. If you hit the follow button or hit subscribe, a GIF will pop up from old 90s footage of me playing Magic. So we got that covered too. There's Misty Rainforest. Pass the turn. No creatures on the board for Elves. Not ideal. Here's Narset. Is Engineered Explosives good against Elves? Yes. All right, Minsc and Boo. Found off Narset and goes to hand. Hank makes a land drop, Misty Rainforest. And it's getting cast. Here's Minsc and Boo, everybody. This is what everybody tuned in for, right? Everybody's here for Minsc and Boo, is that right? Just want to remind everybody, the character Minsc is from Dungeons & Dragons and is not a planeswalker. Not a planeswalker. Should the card be on MTGO? No, absolutely not. Not a real card.
Hamster.
All right, there's a hamster.
So the plus gives it 3 counters?
3 counters.
Really, that's a lot of counters.
It is, yeah.
Does that have haste also?
Yeah, no. I'm not going to attack. I have to bring it.
All good?
So
We'll fetch
All right, the hamster is not attacking. Minsc and Boo gives it 3 counters. Hank knows that Dave can end step find a Dryad Arbor and potentially attack Narset and kill it, so Boo is on defense. Okay, a glimpse just went on the stack, but I'm not sure why. Oh, all right, a little bit of goof there by Dave. Forgot about Narset.
That's so harsh.
Ouch. Like I was saying before, Narset just shuts off that card. So an error there by Dave. It happens. Yeah, Narset stops Glimpse of Nature, and it stops Elvish Visionary. Prismatic Ending just removed the only other creature on the board. Boo just attacked. Now Minsc will sacrifice the hamster. And Hank will draw 4. Destroys Dryad Arbor. Ouch. Now Uro getting cast, put an extra land in, gain 3 life. And a ponder here for Hank. And it's a ponder shuffle.
Silver card.
Another fetch on end step for Dave, this time finding Bayou. No creatures on the board for Dave to start their turn. Not where you want to be if you're the Elves deck. Facing down Minsc and Boo and Narset. Heritage Druid pass.
Upkeep, trigger.
Upkeep, make a hamster.
I had a player on Dave. You're going to probably have those get run into it. What's the Oracle text for the instant move minus ability?
-2, and then it'll resolve, and I snag it for the creature. And then after I stack the creature, if it's a hamster, then I can draw a card.
And then it deals damage to any target?
Yeah.
Any target, right? Any target. Cool. And you draw equal to its power?
Yeah. That's
That's the Planeswalker, right?
pretty much.
Alright, Boo gets an attack in. Brainstorm here for Hank. Maybe getting ready to escape Uro.
I should have drawn 7 more. And tried to use I think, I mean,
Yeah.
Mystic Sanctuary puts swords on top.
because if I can have shoot.
So I think we're going to see an escape Uro and then a plow of Heritage Druid. Let's see.
I couldn't draw it. Yeah, he said wow.
Alright, escaping Uro. Alright, we're going to game 3. Hank takes game 2.
I think I would.
That was a... If I drew, like, another creature, basically?
Usually says
Yeah.
random.
Oh, jeez. I will,
How frequently do you buy playmats that say top 8 and then use them so people think you top 8 in an event? Do you do that, everybody?
And then I'll cast into them because then you won't be able to respond to the first.
Does anybody want to admit that they do that?
No, wait. Yeah.
Alright, turn 1, Heritage Druid. Hank, maybe we're going to see a Prismatic Ending or a Swords here. Alright, Prismatic Ending takes it out. Alright, fetching with Wooded Foothills. Bayou. Visionary. Pass the turn. So Hank does have to be careful here. An Allosaurus Shepherd followed up by, let's say, okay, Sylvan Library. Allosaurus Shepherd followed up by Natural Order, followed up by Glimpse Chains and all that kind of stuff. Could be trouble. Thoughtseize, okay. Let's take a look at what Hank has. Expressive Iteration, Prismatic Ending, Ponder, Trop, and Island. Guess we might see the Prismatic Ending get taken here. Depends what's in Dave's hand, I guess. Sylvan Library, Expressive Iteration, and Ponder provide Hank plenty of ways to recharge. Okay, so Expressive Iteration is taken. Prismatic Ending is left there.
Cradle. Besage the library.
Cradle and Besage You on Sylvan Library. Okay. Hank will get a land.
And I'll swing in for one also, and that'll be the turn.
Attack with Elvish Visionary.
Any basic land type, so you can get a duel.
Any land with a basic land type. Plains, Island, Swamp, Mountain, Forest. It can be a duel. It'll be a Tundra for Hank.
It just keeps getting worse.
I know.
How am I supposed to win?
I mean, unfortunately, against you have like constant stuff.
Well, what about recovery?
Alright, starting off the turn with the Brainstorm. Sylvan Library and Expressive Iteration remove last turn. There's a Gaia's Cradle on the board, which makes Elves a little bit scary. Key card in the deck. There's somebody weird outside my window. They ran away. Misty Rainforest.
Very more casual game where you have the upper
Nosman says, what decks do we have in the room today? So, we had a pretty good variety at this event. We saw that on today's stream. 8 cast, Death and Taxes, there was Reanimator, there was Goblins. There's several players playing different varieties of Control. It's pretty mixed.
Right. Yeah, the legacy, I know they run They're on a different this is definitely way a little more sneaky.
Visionary resolves.
I will tell you to get out more, but when I did that on Discord, I got trouble. So get out of white paint.
I forgot what was in the contract, and
Supreme Verdict. That blows up the 2 Elvish Visionaries, and we're passing the turn. Fetch of Dryad Arbor on end step. Hank is not playing Urion. I don't think. We didn't see Urion, right? There's no Urion.
Attack for 1.
I think that's a double Masters Supreme Verdict.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure there's no Urion. I remember riding in the car with Hank, and I think they were saying that there's no Urion. Prismatic Ending on Sentinel.
I'll fetch.
Fetching with Whimsept Heath. Dryad Arbor comes down.
I'm gonna figure out how to beat your deck when we drink up.
I do stand by what I heard you done.
So my turn?
Easier like you can
It's a really weird
you can lose game. So that is like if you lose game one, really split it. It's really difficult because against you, I already have some solution plus
2 blocks away from
cost side.
You see his window
Things
from
against
window, so
you
periodically I think about
and
1, 2, 4. Green Suns for 3.
I don't need a ton of stuff. Too much.
Green Sun for 3.
Yes, I don't need, for example, the top.
Well,
Like once I have like
alright, it resolves. Shuffled in, that's right. Grist. Okay. That makes sense. I forgot about Grist. Alright, a little peek at Dave there as we look for some tokens. Plussing Grist. Visionary into the graveyard. Let's see what... Oh my goodness, look at that. Should we just end the stream? Should we just stop it here? Have we had enough?
Go ahead.
I really,
Dave, this can't happen. Poor Dave, first time playing on stream, gonna get ripped apart.
exactly.
YouTube comments are gonna go nuts.
But then I would win against any deck. You know, like,
What a shame.
I worked so hard. I had like a 20-minute turn, and he had a bolt. But like,
I guess me, what do you
it wasn't like.
You hear me complaining in the background.
No, I was at 6. He had 2 3-star flyers. And I managed to like churn through my deck, whiffing on a bunch of whipping on a bunch of Horde Master triggers, and then finally being able to kill it.
It's an answer, right?
Beauty on the left and unacceptable on the right, according to Twitch chat. Grist removed from the game. We still have to look at that insect token for at least a little bit longer. The black card face down next to Dryad Arbors is supposed to be an insect, but how can we possibly know what it is? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Korean Ranger comes down, attacking for 3 is Dave.
That was the most enjoyable loss.
All right. Big violation there for Hank. I think that's a level 4 violation right there. Supreme Verdict going back on top with Mystic Sanctuary.
And
So that's why
what did I get to this?
Because like
3 goblins and 5 non.
It's not even to destroy your token. It's not to
So
destroy
it's
your
like,
Yeah, I see. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we got to get that insect off the board. Dryad Arbor returned to hand and saved by Korean Ranger. The insect is gone. Thank goodness.
I knew my task was to deal with the around machine, and I knew for sure that works.
because you
But
don't
I
really
just didn't know.
Guy's Cradle now taps for 0 mana. Once upon a time. Flusterstorm. Flusterstorm. Wow. Flusterstorm.
storm.
Swords on the Dryad Arbor. Dave is in trouble.
There's a lot of versions of this deck. So there's the blue versions and
Wirewood Symbiote comes down.
the green I can play the free artifacts.
that's like the breach of castle.
Yeah. There's another one called Shit Storm.
So Minterest, where
Fetch here for Dave, finding Bayou.
The removal of
There's one. I haven't been able to find it for a while. There's this amazing YouTube page. You don't have any idea what's happening. I didn't have any idea what's happening. Apparently, Eddie
I'll explain this later. That's one of my favorite TV shows.
There's just like
This type of
a
man.
bunch of guys.
Attacking for 1.
Like, are just kind of standing around, and then they all come together, and the pole goes up the middle, and one dude climbs the top step, and then a whistle blows, and the camera is just like, and 100 other guys just run straight into them, and they're just like, the first line of dudes smash straight into those group of dudes. And then other
Alright, Hank just making land drops. Wirewood Symbiote has stuck on the board,
they're trying to tear down this
which can protect any elves that come down after it.
melee of guys. How do people not get hurt? Oh, probably
They got rid of what? So Professor's Castle is Japanese.
Plays a forest and passes.
putting that on top is already,
Expressive iteration for Hank.
so this is already on that. So there's no way for me to get
So this Japanese
Finds Narset, pretty good.
known for such great
So
moves
the first one is forced.
yeah, it's on the stats.
Yeah, so it means
That's a great title. Look at all the nose.
Fetching now with Scalding Tarn.
This one right here.
So this was maybe already production of this show. Okay. So his vote is
Hank unsure what to pick out here.
Super Famicom.
Looks like it'll be a trop. Is there an Uro in the yard? Can't remember.
So the game
Nope, casting Narset. Minus Narset. Well, there's an Uro. Finds Minsc and Boo though. Source of Plowshares removes the Wirewood Symbiote and passes the turn. Thoughtseize. Real Swords, Minsc and Boo, Force of Negation. In the Misty Rainforest. I guess you have to take Minsc and Boo here, right? Can't possibly let that stay in hand. Minsc and Boo is gone. Here's Nettle Sentinel. Minus Narset. Force of Will. I don't think we've seen an Allosaurus Shepherd make an appearance yet this game. Brainstorm for Hank. Found another Minsc and Boo, so that's probably going to get slammed this turn.
So she spoke to me and
They have to all dig around in white powder for colored balls.
that's the way when I was like
Or
13,
something,
so
or they
I
have to all
don't
run
remember
each other
it.
Yeah, maybe there was not an Uro in the graveyard.
They're all in different games.
They moved from Italy
And,
And then to the US.
and then
My dad
there's like 10
lives in
games you can
US.
play and change them around each other. So sometimes it'll be like crawling on a rope swing,
Probably
somebody shooting volleyballs at you
Yeah,
from the
I
airplane.
mean,
Or, and there were no
There's a lot of
regulations at all in place. Even though nobody was serious.
yeah, man.
Alright, here's Minsc and Boo.
So,
It's making a hamster, giving the hamster counters.
They get in these like go-karts with water
Passing the turn.
guns. He comes out and he starts running that go-kart. So you have to shoot the water guns and I don't think
End step swords and the Nettle Sentinel.
this is it.
Hank in control here. Thinking about what to do with the hamster. Casting Uro pre-combat.
like, the thing is, appreciate because, like, to live the country,
Fetching and escaping Uro now.
Yeah.
so you
It's like the
I think Dave is in big trouble.
Oh my god. He's still coming.
No, he's on top there.
Yeah,
He's gonna die.
It's
Are you here?
So we just
long
rush
term
to the
or
back
you
and then
play
go back.
Come back. At some point I will go back. But I still don't know.
Attacking for 7 with a 7/7 hamster. And Dave extends the hand. That's match. Hank gets there. 7/7 hamster too much.